How's it going? For those of you that don't know me, I'm Clarissa, and I have a HiiT program for you today. We're going to do a 30-30 split. We have 8 exercises. We want to run top to bottom through our exercises 4 times. Each exercise is going to be 30 seconds. We want to make sure that we are starting out with some sort of warm-up, so whether we're running in place, jumping jacks, maybe you just got done doing some walking or some biking, any of those are fine. We just want to make sure that we have blood flow going well through all the muscles, that we have moved all of our joints so that everything is nice and lubricated, therefore preventing our risk of, or at least lowering it, risk of injury. With this one, our focus is going to be primarily on shoulders and core. So we're going to jump right in with our suicide push-ups. So that's our dynamic plank. We start out in our plank position. So hands right under the shoulders, back is nice and flat, and then it's lower to the elbow, other elbow, up, up, right? Down, down, up, up. When we come back around for round 2, make sure you lower with the opposite arm first. That way we're getting equal work on both sides of the body. From here, we're gonna move to side plank with a crunch. So when we do our side plank, you can stack the feet, you can scissor the feet. You want to line up, having this shoulder directly over that hand so that we have a nice long line of bone supporting us, right? And then breathing is good. You want to lift up and out of that shoulder joint. Find the stretch on the oblique. Okay, then you're supporting with the bottom foot, and you're going to bring this arm so that the arm is bent, elbows out, right? And bring crunching knee to elbow. So here, 30 seconds. I'll show you modification on the other side. From there, we go to our Plyo push-ups, our explosive push-ups. I believe we have done those in a previous exercise. So we are going to stay on our knees. If you need to place extra padding, like a gardening pad or maybe a rolled up towel or something underneath your knees, you can do that. What we're going to do is keep the core really tight, extend those arms. You're going to fall forwards, see, and then explode up. So there's 1, 2. There you go. So the goal is to come up as quickly as you can. They will improve the more that you practice them. And then we go side plank on the other side with the crunch. So if we're going to modify on this side, we keep the bottom knee bent, line up that shoulder still, lift up and out of that shoulder joint. We don't want to be sunk into the shoulder joint, so you can see that big difference. So lift up and out, then bring your arm down, and then extend that top leg, and it's here. Good, so that's modification. From there we go to the Hindu push-up, which is, if you practice yoga, it's really just like a chaturanga. So we start in our plank, hands under the shoulders, back is flat, press up and out of the shoulder joint again. So not here, this is not a plank. Press it up through the shoulder joint, kind of slight rounding in the upper back. And then what you're gonna do is hinge. So hips go way up high. You should have stretch on the hamstrings. Elbows are gonna face back, not out to the side. And as you pull forwards, you're bending the elbows, getting the chest close to the floor. Scrape right, and then come up. Press it all the way back. So it's really just a tricep push-up. From the Hindu push-up, we'll move into a jackknife plank. So that's alternating hands. So your weight's going to shift from side to side on the body. So here, reach it back. So your hand reaches towards the opposite ankle. Stretch on the hamstrings. Weight shifts from side to side. Bring it back to plank. Don't bring it back here. Bring it back to plank. Contract those core muscles and reach. Okay. From the jackknife plank, we go to the Spider-Man plank. If you're feeling super strong, you can make this one into the Spider-Man push-ups. if you are doing Spider-Man push-ups, again, that's gonna be like a tricep push-up. So starting in your plank, right? So flat back, press through the shoulder joint. You're gonna put the weight on one foot, bring the other knee out to the side and up to the tricep, and then back, and then other side. So when I see a lot when people do this, that they shift their whole weight forwards and the shoulders come past the fingertips, and then you have a really big load on the front of the shoulder. That's not what we're aiming for in this exercise. We're aiming for some crunch here on the side, so using the muscles in the rib cage, and then if we're adding that push-up, it's tricep push-up. So here, again, I'll show you one more time. Knee comes up to the elbow, and then back down. Up to the elbow, and then back down. If we are adding push-up, it's here. So tricep push-up. Okay. And then, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, you just need a little tiny kettlebell for this one. We're gonna do a kettlebell windmill. So this one is for shoulders, but you're also gonna get some core and a little bit of work on the hamstrings. So feet wide outside the hips. Hips go back like we're gonna do a deadlift, right? Opposite hand towards that kettlebell. So we're rotating across the body. Here, bring it up as it flips around, press, and set it back down. Good, and then last exercise is opposite. So I'm gonna show you from the front. Here, see we reach across, bring it up, and press. So core stays really tight, we keep that back flat. You should feel the hamstrings and the glutes working here, right? And as we stand up, and then you bring it here, and press it up. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Again, 30 seconds each exercise. We want 4 rounds, and it's 8 exercises total. All right, have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys soon.